what I'm going to do is take this spinnerbait. It's a little 1/4 ounce spinnerbait. It's got a couple blades on, a little Indiana Colorado blade. White chartreuse. I always buy white chartreuse. I never buy just a chartreuse or just a white. I always buy both of them. It's just personal preference, I think, but it seems more versatile to have both colors. And then the second thing we're going to do is we're going to fish this little jerkbait. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fish the spinnerbait real fast, and you can actually fish the jerkbait in the same cover you do spinnerbait, but the jerkbait you can actually work a little slower. If you watch it work, you'll just throw it out there. I don't know if you can see that. Then you just want to give it that little darting action back and forth. See that? So you're actually working it over the same cover as the spinnerbait. It's just that you're giving it a slower presentation. So you're going to catch a little bit more neutral fish. It's going to stay in a strike zone a little bit longer. But you can fish it through the same cover about the same depth of water with it. It's going to go maybe 2 to 4 feet deep, which is, I'll probably run the spinnerbait a little bit deeper than that sometimes. And sometimes I'll just try to buzz it in real quick. So I'm going to start off and go spinnerbait down through here, and then we're going to come back with a jerkbait, work it right behind it, and then we're going to see what we get. So I'll get back with you and let you see what I get. Well, here's something I want to show you when you're lure fishing. I got this spinnerbait on here, and say I'm wanting to fish around this grass. But you see this little weed point sticking out right here? Well, I don't want to cast right at the weed point. What I want to do is cast past it and then reel into it. You don't want to cast right where you think the fish is. So if you see a stump or a lay down or something, actually cast that spinnerbait or jerkbait actually past the target and then reel it in. That's sort of kind of playing it out there. See how I went past that little point there? And then you can bring it in. Go past it. And then you can come right across that point into the strike zone. So anyways, you want to work any lure like that. Worms, spinnerbaits, jerkbaits, crankbaits, anything. If you can, get it past the target that you're trying to throw it at and then reel it in, because a lot of times that big heavy lure splash will scare the fish off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast over here toward these grass points right here, and I want to try to go a little bit past the point that I am fishing with my spinnerbait, and I don't want to land right on the point. So what I want to do is I want to go a little bit past it and then reel back through it. And this, like I said, with any lure, see, I went a little bit past it. Now I'm going to reel right back across the front of it. So that is what you got to do. You got to get it past the target that you want to fish it at. So just see, I went past the point. Now I'm just now crossing the point and working the bait back to me. So anyways, I just wanted to tell you that you want to go past your target, bring it back across the target. You don't ever want to cast right at the target that you're trying to catch the fish on. So try that, you might catch a few more fish. Come here, you little feisty thing, you. So what I did was I worked down the bank real quick with the spinnerbait, and didn't get any bites. And like I said, you can work this a little bit slower, jerking it back and forth. So we've got our first bass on the jerkbait, and we're going to get this baby back in the water. See, there's a little jerk bait. And casted right past that little clump of grass there on the end, and got him right off of there. So we're going to work our way back down the bank and see if we can't get a couple more.